Thank you for joining 1 Minute News. This is the 1 minute summary of this breaking news. For detailed report, keep watching this report.
India has issued a strong condemnation of the barbaric terror attack that shook the UK, specifically outside the Heaton Park Synagogue in Manchester. This heinous incident occurred on Thursday, October 2, 2025, tragically coinciding with the International Day of Non-Violence. The attack, which involved a vehicle ramming and stabbing, claimed the lives of 2 members of the Jewish community and injured several others. The perpetrator, identified as Jihad Al-Shamie, a British citizen of Syrian descent, was shot dead by the police. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs stated that this tragic event is a grim reminder of the challenge we face from the evil forces of terrorism. New Delhi expressed deep condolences to the victims' families and affirmed its strong solidarity with the people of the United Kingdom. India's official statement underscored the urgent need for the global community to combat and defeat terrorism through united and concerted action. This is a powerful, unambiguous message from a nation that itself has been a long-time victim of terror. As the world grapples with this latest tragedy, India's firm stance reiterates a core truth: the fight against terrorism is a collective, non-negotiable global mandate. We wait to see the next steps in the international effort. Stay tuned for our detailed report.
This is the 1 minute summary of this breaking news. For detailed report, keep watching this report.
The brutal terrorist attack in Manchester, UK on Thursday, October 2, 2025 has once again put the global spotlight on the persistent threat of radical violence. The target was the Heaton Park Hebrew Congregation Synagogue in the Krumsal area, and the timing was tragically significant. The day was Yom Kippur, the holiest day in the Jewish calendar, and also the International Day of Non-Violence. The incident unfolded around 9:30 a.m. BST, shortly after services had begun. A car was deliberately rammed into pedestrians outside the synagogue's gate, followed by a knife attack on a security guard and worshippers. The assailant, identified by Greater Manchester Police as Jihad Al-Shamie, a 35-year-old British citizen of Syrian descent, was swiftly neutralized. Witnesses described an armed police officer shouting a warning about a possible explosive device, though the vest the attacker was wearing was later confirmed to be non-viable. The immediate bravery of the synagogue's security staff and the rapid response of the police prevented Al-Shamie from entering the crowded building, which could have led to a far greater tragedy. 2 male members of the Jewish community were tragically killed, and at least 3 other individuals were seriously injured and hospitalized. The investigation, led by the Northwest Counter-Terrorism Unit, has already resulted in the arrest of 3 other suspects, 2 men in their 30s and a woman in her 60s, on suspicion of the commission, preparation, and instigation of acts of terrorism. The investigating officer's name has not been officially released, but the operation falls under the authority of the Greater Manchester Police Chief Constable Sir Stephen Watson. This attack comes at a time of heightened global tension, particularly following the October 7, 2023 Hamas attack on Israel and the ensuing conflict, which has seen anti-Semitic incidents soar worldwide, including in the UK. The sheer trauma and fear inflicted on the British Jewish community on their most solemn day is immeasurable. For the families of the victims, this act of hatred has shattered their lives, turning a day of spiritual reflection into a date of unimaginable grief. The community in Manchester, which has been resilient against previous terror attempts, most notably the 2017 Manchester Arena bombing, is now left grappling with a renewed sense of vulnerability. New Delhi's strong condemnation was issued by the Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal. India's statement, delivered on the same day as the attack, emphasized its grim reminder of the challenge we face from the evil forces of terrorism. This response is rooted in India's own long-standing experience with cross-border and domestic terrorism, reinforcing a policy of zero tolerance. The new update from the investigation is that, although Al-Shamie was a naturalized British citizen, his name reportedly did not appear on the UK's counter-terrorism prevent referral lists, which raises serious questions about surveillance and intelligence gaps. India's call for united and concerted action is therefore not just diplomatic protocol, but a plea for stronger unified global intelligence and security frameworks to protect all communities from an enemy that knows no borders. The world is watching to see how this tragic event will influence international counter-terrorism strategy moving forward.